What's up, geeks and gamers? Check it out. Lucasfilm employees are already setting up for the backlash. They can't take it. It's hilarious. Pablo Hidalgo has gone on a blocking spree on Twitter. He can't take it. He can't take the backlash that they are inevitably going to be facing, and it is so funny. So what do you guys think about this? I think it's hilarious. I've never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo, to my knowledge, on Twitter. I've been tagged in multiple things that he has said, but I do not believe I've ever interacted with this dude. And yet here I am. I've been blocked. It looks like a lot of people have been blocked that have not even had a conversation with this dude. So he's clearly preparing for the inevitable backlash to his SJW nonsense. Let's refresh the page here, see who's commented under here so far. So Diamond Rattler says, damn, that's hilarious. This train is full steam ahead. At Functioning Mute says, if I can't see it, it doesn't happen, I guess. That's exactly their mentality. Josh Baker says, Pablo blocked me as well, so I can't communicate with him. He doesn't want to take criticism because he's an amateur writer. Ichibaka says, heh, he's such a petty little pea-brain. Our homegirl Stephanie, she says, haha. I have trust issues, says he has 69,000 followers and only 124 tweets, and they can't be very good tweets. Apparently he goes on these mass tweet where he deletes all of his tweets and then he just starts over again. So the guy is just the guy is off the rocker. So it's Pablo Hidalgo. He's one of the I think he's the lead story person for the story group, or one of the lead story people at Lucasfilm. And so I've never had an interaction with this dude, and I just look and I'm blocked because I got tagged in a bunch of stuff where people were saying he's blocking him, and I said, why is Pablo Hidalgo just mass blocking people? So I looked to see if I was blocked, and yes, I was blocked, and I've never had an interaction with this dude. So anyway, how's everyone doing today? If you are not blocked, you should feel you need to change that. You need to tweet him and let him know that you don't think that he is a very good writer, and let him know that you want to feel special. So get blocked. So Johnny5 says, Solo ruined my day, Jeremy. Sorry, Johnny. I'm a happy camper who's not going to see Solo, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Yeah, it is childish. It is childish, Army Vet Rod. Patreon videos. This is childish. He knows you don't have to be signed in to see his tweets at Geeks and Gamers. It's true. Yeah, these guys, they just don't want to take any kind of constructive criticism. They don't want to take any, unless you are overly praising every single thing they do, then they don't want to hear from you. They have nothing. They need nothing but praise. Anything that's backlash is racist and sexist according to them. This is the same Pablo Hidalgo that, didn't he taunt the fans with the Snoke card? Didn't he do that? Let's see. Yeah, that guy. That guy doesn't want to hear, he doesn't want to hear any criticism. The guy who was taunting the fans, he wanted to, and of course this is from Steel Wars, the podcast, the guy who gets on the Collider Jedi Council shows, and clearly he's in good with Lucasfilm, yet he wants to criticize anybody who dares to criticize the new Star Wars movie, because we're all racist and we're all sexist. Isn't that right? Isn't that how it works now? So this guy right here, the guy who taunts the fans, he throws the first punch, and then when people respond, he wants to play the victim. Classic victim card behavior from Lucasfilm. Let's... Man, this is such a disaster, and they only have themselves to blame. They only have themselves to blame for this. They can't blame anyone else but themselves. And this is what happens. They don't mind throwing the first punch. They don't have any problem throwing the first punch. And here's our favorite director right there. Yeah, our buddy Ryan Johnson. They don't have any problem throwing that first punch, but the moment you respond, they're the victim. They're the victim. Almost like the Alinity PewDiePie situation. Anybody caught up on that? With Alinity, the Twitch streamer, she wants to throw the first punch at PewDiePie. She wants to go and try to do a copyright claim, which she wants to call copy strike. And then when PewDiePie responds, then she plays the victim. This is a classic victim nature of what we are living in now. They want to throw punches, but they can't take the punch back. Jennifer Hewitt says, we will win the war. You are right. Oh no, Pewds destroyed her. He has, and then she continues to double down even more and even more. It is absolutely hilarious that this, like, the victim culture we live in is so bad right now. And the more, and what with situations like the Alinity and PewDiePie situation are perfect because it shows that you can't get away with it. And Pablo Hidalgo, you threw the first punch at us. You taunted us. You struck first. We responded. And clearly we are winning because now you are blocking people that have never even interacted with you on Twitter just because they have an opinion that you don't like. That is classic victimhood right there. So that's right. Jeremy is coming to you with another video. People are like, hopefully I'll get blocked now. Yes, I mean, you've got to. We've got to defend ourselves. Again, I've never went after Pablo Hidalgo. I've had people ask me to go after Pablo Hidalgo. I've never really felt the need to go after him. And now the fact that I'm blocked just because I apparently share an opinion that Pablo Hidalgo doesn't share himself, he has to block my account. It's almost the same. It's the same as Chuck Wendig. Chuck Wendig wanted to block me when I never had a conversation with him. Never had a conversation with him. So, makes me feel really good. The more employees at Lucasfilm that I get blocked by, the more I know we are winning. We are winning. Is Pablo Hidalgo a pansexual? Do you remember when Star Wars was great? Yes, I do remember when it was great, and those days are almost, they are long gone at this point. Long gone. The box office results will be so low. Let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score. Let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score for Solo. 36% now. We are at a whopping 36%. Look at that. How beautiful is that? 36%. All the way from 88. And then the top critics is at 64%. But this is the number right here. It was an 88%. A very strong 88%. And then what happened? What happened? Social justice warrior politics happened. John Kasdan had to show how woke he was, and then he doubled down on his wokeness. But I think it's important to go back to this wonderful picture of Mr. Pablo Hidalgo, the guy who wanted to taunt the fans, and then when they respond, he wants to play the victim. So I think that's classic. We did get a super chat, and I apologize for missing that super chat. Let me see if I can go find that. There it is. Okay, that's just from Deshandre. I appreciate the super chat. You were in the super chat last night, so thank you so much. You had a great question that I was able to answer. Yours truly, I never thought Lucasfilm would stoop so low. Very well played, yours truly. Very well played. Any chance Crazy Kathleen wants this to fail so she can push her agenda? That's from Cody Braun. I actually answered this question in a video the other day. I don't believe so. I believe that Lucasfilm wants this movie to succeed so they can continue forward with their Lando pansexual story that they clearly want to tell. And they cannot get that movie made without Solo being a success. They can't justify it being greenlit. So if you're just joining us, Pablo Hidalgo, someone I've never interacted with on Twitter, has blocked me, along with several other people, just because they share an opinion he doesn't share. So that means he has to block people. He's doing a widespread block right now. They're preparing for the inevitable backlash that Solo is going to bring, because Solo is going to be full of SJW bullshit. It's a movie we didn't want, and they are prepping for the backlash by silencing people for having an opinion. You're not allowed to have an opinion unless it agrees with the powers that be at Lucasfilm. It doesn't matter if you've put hundreds and thousands of dollars into Star Wars over the years. It doesn't matter that you have been passionate and you've slept on concrete floors at Star Wars Celebration. It doesn't matter that you have lined up at movie theaters for 8 and 9 hours. Your opinion is not valid unless you blindly agree with every single thing that they want you to believe. That is the world we live in now. So this guy, the guy who's taunted the fans, this guy has now went on a blocking spree because he threw the first punch and he can't take someone punching him back. Typical victimhood. The victim card is strong with this one. Yours truly, for God's sakes, give us Grievous by Del Toro. That would actually be awesome as hell. Corey Lowe says, as a black man, I'm offended by how Disney has handled us in Star Wars. Finn is useless and Lando is a space hoe. That's not how black men really are. You know what? I like that. That's a good comment there, Corey. Let's see here. And I'm going to pull up this. You guys just saw how much money I make on YouTube. Who cares? So I'm going to go to, and there's geeksandgamers.com in case any of you guys want to see geeksandgamers.com, the website that I own. That's our website where we all go to talk about how bad Star Wars is. Well, not really, because I have people that disagree with me all the time. But let me pull this Pablo Hidalgo back up. Pablo Hidalgo Snoke. Images. I did like that comment from Corey Lowe, though. That was very good. I'm trying to read some of these comments now and get caught up. Jesus Christ, these comments are coming in so fast. Fuck. All right, let's see. If I was Lucasfilm, I'd be very concerned about hosting the next celebration. They better wear good earplugs if they want to block fan opinion. This is what, and that's a great point. That's a great point because they continue to taunt the fans. Yet what are they going to do when we're all at Celebration and you can't just block us on social media? What are you going to do then? Exactly. That's exactly my point. Again, Wolfman Jack says a bad Snoke theory is still better than giving us nothing. That's true. That's a great point because you did. They gave us absolutely nothing. So Kevin Moore says, yes, I caught a live stream. That's right, you did. Jeremy, there's more people in the chat than in the cinema. I've heard so many reports that these cinemas nope. I think SC Reviews says he was in the cinema last night and that he could not believe how bad it was, that there was hardly anybody in there, he said. And we've seen so many reports that people are saying that there's very few people in the theaters when they go. So have you got, let's see, it's 1:30, so unless you're overseas, you probably haven't seen it yet or been to the cinema yet. There's only like 10 people per, and watching in a 200-seat cinema. It's so bad. I don't see how this movie's going to hit $100 million. I mean, I predicted 120, but I just do not see it. I don't see how this is going to happen. I have no idea. What would be your ideal standalone side Star Wars film be? That's from John Madden, and I'm going to have to answer it like I always answer. The ideal would be for Kathleen Kennedy to not be involved first and foremost. She can't be involved. But after that, I would love to see a Star Killer movie. I would absolutely love it. So in case you're just joining us, what I'm talking about is Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm has decided to block me on Twitter. I've never had an interaction with Pablo Hidalgo. And yet he's blocking me along with many other people that simply have an opinion that he disagrees with. The same guy who wanted to taunt the fans for having an opinion. This is the world we live in here. There's my boy Star Wars Theory, by the way. So everyone say, if you haven't checked out Star Wars Theory, he's got a fan film for Vader coming up soon, so definitely check that out. But yeah, Pablo Hidalgo blocking people simply because they don't agree with him. Commander Daniel Coastland says, "Sup, Jay? Sorry to hear about your blocking. Not a problem. I'm actually happy about it. Like I said, I've never even interacted with Pablo Hidalgo, and yet he's decided that he wants to block me. So more power to him." Pablo Hidalgo. So just so we're reminded, we have new people joining every few seconds. So this guy right here, this guy who taunted the fans, when the fans don't even respond, we just have an opinion on our own, we get blocked on Twitter because they know the backlash for Solo is coming. They know it's happening, and it's hilarious. So Poland is not going to see it. Solo is a Star Wars, is to Star Wars as Star Trek or as STD is to dating. Cheers, Jay. Thank you so much, Lobo Cop 69. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you for informing us what's going on over in Poland. That's incredible. It's incredible that we have people in Poland watching. I say this every time. We have people from all around the world watching, and it just blows me away. So Pablo, a douchebag story. Yep. And you know, here's what's going to happen. So now that people are responding because they've been blocked by him, now he's going to pull the victim card even more, and he's going to whine and cry about it even more. Poor Pablo Hidalgo. Poor guy. Exactly. He is going to pull the victim card because that is exactly what they do. My theater has more seats reserved for Avengers than Solo. That's crazy and believable. That is hilarious, actually. Funny to see a grown man act like a child. Yep. And again, I touched on this a little bit earlier. This is like the Alinity PewDiePie situation where Alinity wants to throw the first punch. Alinity, the Twitch streamer, she throws the first punch at PewDiePie, and then he responds, and even responds and says, "I'm sorry if you were upset by what I said, that was not my intent," and she triples down, she quadruples down. He had never even heard of Alinity, and yet she's coming after him, and then she's playing the victim card, and that's what this guy right here is doing. He throws the punch, he taunts the fans, he makes fun of the fans then respond to his terrible movie, and he pulls the victim card and starts mass blocking everyone. So it's just really it's funny. It's actually funny. We have 1,000 watching. Holy, I didn't even look at that. That's amazing. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tonight at my 6 p.m. time because I'm probably going to go see a movie tonight, but I'll let you guys know. I'm not sure yet. So this might be my live stream for the day. Richard Dobbs says, "Hi, Jeremy. I just came on to not long ago. Could you talk about, again, how seating is for Solo? Thought you said there's not many seats or people seeing the movie." Yeah, based on what I've been looking at, let me pull up the AMC. This is my local AMC theater. So let's see. Solo. That's the fan night event. So let's just look for regular tickets. Or advanced tickets right here. Okay. IMAX 3D tonight at 9:30. So right there, opening night. That's how many seats have sold, pre-sold for a 9:30 IMAX 3D in Pensacola. This is usually sold out within minutes for a Star Wars movie, and here we are. That's how many seats are available. That's pathetic. If we want to go to Friday, let's go to Friday at 4:30 p.m. That's how many seats have sold for a 4:30 showing. That's unacceptable. Friday night at 8. Okay, so that's about the best we've seen so far. But again, Friday night, 8 p.m., Solo, opening weekend Star Wars movie. That's all they've sold. You can't even sell the theater out. You can't even, this is what, maybe, we're talking about maybe 70% full, which, again, that's not horrible, but that's not Star Wars level. That's not Star Wars level. Let's go to Saturday. Let's go to Saturday. Let's do a 1:15 on Saturday. Look at that. Pathetic. That's pathetic. The Force Awakens, Rogue One, The Last Jedi, they were all sold out. Sold out completely. For 30. Boom. Nothing. Pathetic. This is horrible. 8 p.m. This has got to be better, right? It's got to be. No, it's not. This is a Saturday night on opening weekend. What the hell is going on? 11:15. What is this? Whatever. It's just look at that. Not one ticket sold for 11:15 on a Saturday night. Not one ticket. Sunday. Let's go to Sunday after church. So let's do the 1:15 on Sunday. Boom. Look at that. Pitiful. Pitiful. Well, checking the non-IMAX doesn't give me a out because there's no assigned seating for the IMAX showings. It just gives me are tickets available or not. It doesn't give me a seating layout for non-3D or IMAX 3D, so that's why I don't check them. So that's the 1:15 on Sunday. 4:30. Boom. Look at that. All those seats are available. Yeah, the church crowd, I'm sure they were loving the pansexual stuff there, Disney. Sure they were having a big party over that one. So, this guy right here, yeah, this guy that taunts the fans, then he blocks the fans, and then this is the types of ticket sales we're getting. So, it's going to be pretty interesting to watch this all play out. So, thank you so much for all the super chats. I'm trying to catch back up on everything now. Michael Hand says, another reason I think Kathleen Kennedy's agenda isn't working is that most women would take a Han or a Luke over a Kylo any day of the week. That's just my opinion. I agree with that. I agree with you 100% on that. Let me try to catch up here. CZ says, Pablo, a man-child who practices a childish ideology. Daniel Begston, only 7.4% of Solo tickets in Stockholm have been sold for tomorrow. About half of all screenings are even empty, i.e. no tickets sold. Wow, that is just, man. Okay, so here's Count Zaroff. Numbers for France on the first day. TFA totaled... is that 600,000? I'm just going 619,200, TLJ 503,272, and Rogue One 271,502. Solo tops out at 89338. Pathetic, but predictable and setting the trend. Record breaking my ass. That is right. That is 100% right. So again, if you're just joining us because we're up to 1,200 people watching, this guy right here, Pablo Hidalgo of Lucasfilm, who taunts the fans openly before The Last Jedi comes out, then The Last Jedi releases, and then he goes on a blocking spree on Twitter. I've never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo to my knowledge. If I have, it was very brief, and it hasn't been in the last few weeks. I've had many people ask me to go after Pablo Hidalgo. I've chose to just not because he's not been that important to me. But now he's on a blocking spree for people on Twitter that simply just don't agree with him, because this is the ideology at Lucasfilm. This is the victimhood that they live in. They hit first, and then when they get hit back, they cry foul. And then ticket sales for Sunday on a 4:30 look like this. And that's not just for Sunday. If you go to Saturday, let's go to 4:30 on Saturday. Boom. Saturday, IMAX 3D, Pensacola, Florida. That's how many tickets have sold, pre-sold. That is absolutely pathetic. Then we can go to Saturday at 8 p.m. That's how many tickets were sold Saturday at 8 p.m. This is the movie that's breaking all the records, right? This is what the mainstream sites are telling us. We can go to Friday. The only glimpse of hope that we've seen is Friday at 8 p.m. That's the best we've found. Still, that's a Friday night. That's a Friday night opening weekend for Star Wars at 8 p.m. and it's still not sold out. This is crazy. Go to 4:30 on Friday. Not very good. Go to the 1:15 show on Friday. If my internet would work. Boom, not very good. So this is what we're dealing with now. Pretty sad, pretty sad. But everyone that is making these decisions to not go see the movie, they're racist and sexist, right, Pablo? They're racist, they're sexist, because they don't agree with you. Zorot Zero says, in my area, the theater, I was near okay, let me, your typing is just a little off, but that's okay. In my area, the theater I was near had plenty of seats bought, but that was the theater's own website. And no, your typing wasn't bad. My reading was just terrible, so I apologize for that, Zorot Zero. So thank you for the update on that. All right, well, that's it. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. What's the current Rotten Tomatoes score? Let me pull that up real quick. Current Rotten Tomatoes score is a 72 from critics. Top critics is 64%. Want to see is at 36%. It was 88%. Now it is 36. That's the power of identity politics. That's the power of social justice warrior politics, dropping it from an 88 to a 36. A sinking ship indeed. The Dark Lord Darth Fang says, can you imagine being so weak that your mere words and differing opinions can hurt you? All hail the Sith. That's what's going on at Lucasfilm right now. They have this mentality that if you don't agree with everything they say, if you can't be taunted by them, and then when you respond, you get blocked. Now, again, just for everyone joining the chat, I have never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo, to my knowledge, on Twitter. I know I've never thrown any punches at him. I might have responded if I was tagged in a tweet or something like that, but other than that, I've never responded to him or dealt with him, yet he wants to go on a blocking spree, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Let's look at the replies on my tweet really quick here. So, Sith Lord Luke Skywalker. Oh man, that's great. Laserpants says, it proves you're being heard. Good job. Hashtag Soylo. Wow, decided to check, and so am I. So I definitely never had a conversation with him. He blocked us all. That had to take a while. Doug Fairchild. Anthony says, dude, you're up 2 touchdowns in the red zone territory. No Eagles fan, but you're about to give them the Philly special. Blocking you isn't going to help one bit. He is scared. Sean Stackhouse says, my lord, the Disney shills are alive and well on the Star Wars Facebook page today. Diamond Ritter says, damn, that was hilarious. This train is full steam ahead. I read all of these earlier. The Last Jedi is not my Star Wars. This is amazing. Jeremy is the #1 threat to Lucasfilm right now. Hashtag momentum. One-Eyed Willie says, easier to do this than to consider you might be wrong. There's Ichibaka. Itchy's always had my back. There's Stephanie, always having my back. Did he block pretty much most of Twitter? That's what Nick said. So yeah, that's where we're at with everything. So pretty pathetic, to say the least. Pretty pathetic indeed. So most of Twitter. Oh, it's such good stuff. It's such good stuff. So, let's see if you got what you guys are talking about in the chat here. Yeah, you know, the fact is, okay, hang on. VYNLT says, what's going on? Okay, so let's recap. We have 1.3 thousand people. We have 1,300 people watching. This is Pablo Hidalgo. He works for Lucasfilm. He is in charge of some of the, I guess he's in charge of the story group, or he's one of the leads in the story group. Pablo Hidalgo likes to taunt the fans. This is him taunting the fans prior to The Last Jedi. He's done a lot of this on Twitter. So today, I start seeing people saying that Pablo blocked them. So I checked my Twitter account and Pablo blocked me. I've never had an interaction with Pablo Hidalgo to my knowledge. The reason I say to my knowledge is I may have responded indirectly to a tweet he was tagged in, but I've never specifically had any interactions with him. And so the fact that he's blocking people based on the fact that they just simply have a differing opinion than him is very telling of what's going on at Lucasfilm right now. So we've read some of the replies below on my tweet, and then we've done some reviews. So this is Friday at 1:15 p.m. Look at the pre-sales at the local Pensacola Theater here in my town. This is Friday at 1:30. And we've looked at 4:30 Friday. Still not very good, less than 50% of the theater. Then if you want to go to Friday at 8 p.m., this is the best we've found. Still not sold out on an opening weekend, which is absolutely pathetic on a Friday night at 8 p.m. Then if you want to even go to today, the 9:30 IMAX 3D is right there. Opening Thursday night for Solo, a Star Wars story. Oh, man, we got a super chat I got to look at. Hang on just a minute. I'm working on it. Give me a minute here. E-Man, thank you so much for the super chat. In my local theater, there is 1 out of 9 showing for today full. All of the other showings are less than half full. Some completely empty. This is the Bronx, New York. I had to buy tickets for Avengers 2 days in advance. Exactly. That's what we're all dealing with right now. Lobo Cop 69. Oh, Pablo, your midichlorians are low. How about some blue milk? Piss off the fans and and then you'd be surprised when people push back. Stupidity level is amazing. Hey, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say what everybody's thinking right now. This is why Trump won. This type of mentality is why Trump won. This type of mentality is exactly why it happened. John Madden, this blocking fans telling them they're wrong stuff is the exact same shit comic book SJWs are getting away with. That's right. Ninja Midget, Die Evil Mouse Die. OF says Lucasfilm employees blocking, they really have the time. Yes, they do, because they're not focused on doing writing good Star Wars movies. So oh man, what a day, what a day. You know, if I'm gonna stay on here and continue talking to you guys, I guess I'm gonna have to go get something to drink. So Creepy Hollow says, hey Jeremy, greetings from Siberia, first time on the stream, avid watcher though. Thank you so much, Creepy Hollow, really appreciate that. Modern Life Dating says, Floridian in Tokyo supporting you. Thank you so much for that, really appreciate that. Jeremy, here in Peru, Solo movie appears as R restricted. The pan-do effect? Possibly. That's actually shocking, though. Let's see here. I'm looking. I'm trying to catch some of these. Man, I'm so far behind on the comments right now. All right. But keep blowing that chat up. I like trying to keep up with it. Justin Bass says, I was a liberal when you met me. You're not wrong. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. And it's true. Now, let's see. Just to recap one more time, because I know we have people leaving and then coming back in, leaving, coming back in. So just to recap what we're talking about here, this young man right here, Mr. Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm, someone I've never interacted with, he taunts the fans. He, along with his buddy Ryan Johnson, they like to taunt the fans. Then when the fans respond, they just block people blindly. Now, I've never responded directly to Pablo Hidalgo, but he decided he wanted to block me on Twitter, which is fine. That's his right. But it's really upsetting that people at Lucasfilm are scared of opposing opinions. They are scared of people that don't blindly follow every single thing that they say or do. There is a very bad culture right now at Lucasfilm, and it has been created by crazy Kathleen Kennedy. We've also been reviewing the analytics, or the want to see numbers for Solo on Rotten Tomatoes. That's the top critic score. The all critics score is at a 72. The top critics is at a 64, and the want to see has plummeted from an 88 all the way to a 36%. It is crazy. Carlos Bronca says, Jeremy, here in Panama, there's no expectation for this movie, and a lot of my friends are boycotting. We are going to hit them hard. That's what's up. Like hearing that. Dr. Hope's sick notes. Just saw Solo in the UK. Only 10 other people in the cinema. Without going into spoilers, the L3 droid is so SJW it hurts. We need a rebellion. Man, that's not surprising. Thank you for the update on that, Dr. Hope's sick notes. Dr. Hope's sick notes. Joshua Graston, didn't know you lived in Pensacola. I used to be stationed there. Right on, man. How are other movies doing this weekend in comparison? Well, I don't see a lot of these movies that are going to be... I doubt that a lot of people are going to be pre-selling or pre-purchasing Avengers or Deadpool. I've got a lot of backspacing to do, so give me a minute. So yeah, I mean, if you want to look at Deadpool, I would have to, yeah, there's no advanced ticket sales, it doesn't look like, for Deadpool, so you can't really, let me look at this. So, is that saying it's already sold out today? Really? Look at that. So Deadpool already has sellout this today for, well, why is it in IMAX? Is that, oh, because that's going to be prior to, that's going to be prior to Solo, I guess. And then let's go to Friday. Come on, you damn internet. So yeah, I can't really check to see, because if I click on it, it's just going to give me, do I want to buy tickets or not? So it doesn't give me an actual readout of it. So yeah, that's not sold out though. That's just, we're past time to buy these. So that doesn't mean those are sold out. So don't get too excited on that. So, but anyway, let's see what we got in the chat here. Wolfman Jack says, droid lives don't matter. Dio Brando, what did I miss? Fill me in. I got you, Dio, I got you. Okay, so this young man right here, Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm, he likes to taunt the fans, and then once the fans get really upset because they're being taunted online by someone that they paid their salary, then he wants to block people on Twitter. Now, I have been blocked along with a lot of other fans, yet I have never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo on Twitter to my knowledge. So he basically is blocking people that simply just do not blindly agree. That's really what it comes down to. If you don't blindly agree with Star Wars and Lucasfilm, then you are done. And that's exactly what they are doing now. And it's pretty pitiful, and it's pretty sad. So, yep, that's what's going on. And then I have been doing an update on the Rotten Tomatoes score for Solo. All critics 72%, top critics are at 64, want to see is at 36%. So again, just so you guys, in case I did not make the announcement earlier, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tonight, but you know what, give me a minute. I'm going to go get me a water, and we will continue talking, and I'm going to leave you with Pablo Hidalgo. No, you know what? I'm going to give you this 2 minutes it's going to take me. I'm going to leave you with Rian Johnson's wonderful round head, so you guys can watch that for just a moment. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, did you guys miss me? I'm back. I'm back already. I'm back. Okay, so what's going on in this chat? I know I was only going for like 10 seconds. So, Man, that forehead. All right, so do we have any questions here in the live chat you guys want me to touch on? Anything you want me to look at? Anything you want me to answer? Quick, someone hacked Jeremy's computer while he's away. Darn, never mind. The image burns. Check Metacritic. Checking Metacritic now. Oh my gosh, quit jumping around. $63 for Solo. A whopping 63. And what is the user score? I never get on Metacritic with so the user score is not available until the movie comes out, which that's standard, so that makes sense. So not gonna get upset about that. Did IMDb ever make theirs available? Their user scores? 6.5 right now. 6.5 on IMDb. Pretty terrible. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Now, I know, don't get mad at me, guys, but I just want to continue updating people that are joining the chat. This is Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm. He likes to taunt the fans, and then he likes to block people on Twitter that have never had an interaction with him just because they share an opinion that is not right with his. If it doesn't agree with him 100%, then he wants to block you, and he wants to probably call you a racist and a sexist and a misogynist and all those other things that they do. And it's pretty sad and pathetic. And then we have also been reviewing some of these pre-sales for Solo. Advanced tickets Friday night. No, I'm sorry. This is Thursday night, 9:30 IMAX. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody is going to see this movie. You can't spin it. And this is the same in cinemas all across the United States and the world. We've seen screenshots from everyone. You want to go to Friday. The best we have found is at 8 p.m. on Friday. But let's start out. Let's go, okay, a lot of people at 10 a.m. They want to go and avoid the crowds. That's your 10 a.m. for Friday morning. Probably what? 10% of the theater sold. 115. Look at that. Even worse at 115. Then you want to go to 4:30. 4:30, pathetic. 8 p.m. Friday is the best we found. That's the best we found so far. And then you want to go to 11:15, and boom, a whopping 4 people. And that's probably Kathleen Kennedy, Pablo Hidalgo, Ryan Johnson, and J.J. Abrams. They're probably just buying seats all over the country to try to bump sales up. So, let's see. Wolfman Jack says, Michael Bay Transformers franchise is better than the SJW Star Wars. I agree. I actually agree. I love Transformers 1, by the way. So that's where we're at. We have the Rotten Tomatoes. Let me do a refresh and see where we're at with this. So all critics 72%, top critics 64%, want to see 36%. Pathetic. And we have, man, we have 1,400 people watching. That's the most I've ever had watching a live stream. So I want to thank everyone. I want to welcome everyone that's joining in. I really appreciate you guys joining in. And it's a big day for Star Wars. It's a big day for Star Wars fans. It's a big day for Lucasfilm. It's a big day for us to make our voice heard. It's a big day to just be heard and let everyone know we're fed up with the bull crap coming out of Lucasfilm. El Gacho says, hi, Jeremy. Hello. Thank you for joining. Five Marshall SA says, like the smash button. Sicilian Mafia represent. John Madden said, I'm surprised Stuckman didn't like it. I normally don't care for him. I actually like Chris Stuckman. I I know a lot of people don't like him and call him a shill, and you know, I respect your opinions on that. But yeah, Stuckman, if you watched his review, it was he had Jeb Bush low energy. He did not care. He did not care. Mark Shamber, am I missing my super chats? Really? I thought I got them all. What did I miss? Hang on. Now I'm scrolling back up. Oh shit, this chat just keeps jumping. I'm looking, and I apologize if I've missed any. It's hard to keep up when I'm watching the computer and watching my phone. Didn't think I missed any though. If I did, I will come back on my next live stream and I will cover them. I will review my super chats and I'll check it out. There we go. Oh, here we go. I got you, Mark. I got you. Here in SoCal, all local theaters have almost no seats sold for Solo. Deadpool 2 has more seats sold in its second weekend. That's great news. Thank you for the heads up, and thank you for reminding me that I missed that one. My bad on that. Man, that was way back, too. I did miss that one. 62 on Metacritic is too high. Dude, Where's My Car will gross more than Solo. It's going to be so bad in China. It's going to be so bad. Reload the Rotten Tomatoes page. All right, hang on. Hang on. No, I'm still getting a 72 on mine. How many reviews counted do you have for that 71? I'm at reviews counted 198. So, Dude, Where's My Droid? Similar channels think you should get in touch with John Talks Star Wars, Adam Does Movies, Carbonite Chat, ER Amazing Lucas, Mauler, The Dishonored Wolf, and many more. Thanks, Rad. Oh, shit, there it went. I lost it. I lost your comment. I was trying to read it too. Thanks from Romania. Well, thank you so much. I've actually talked to John Talk Star Wars on. I've given him a shout out on the channel and all those other channels I'm familiar with, and I think those are all great channels. The Prime Jedi, I'm listening while working, so I can't comment much, but enjoying it just the same. Thank you so much, Prime Jedi. Really appreciate that, and I'm glad that we are giving you some enjoyment. It just dropped to, all right, refresh. All right, I'm gonna keep refreshing. You guys are telling me maybe I'm just slow over here in Florida, but it's still not updating. So Rhino 4563, Jeremy, what is Soy Boy Campia and Freddie Douche Jr. saying? Or have they finally shut the F up? I have not been paying attention to Campia ever since he called me a liar on Twitter when I called him out with the video evidence that he threw the first punch and then he played the victim. So I don't pay attention to him anymore, and I don't pay attention to Freddie Prinze either unless somebody notifies me of something he says. So I don't pay attention to either one of those guys at this point anymore. They have, and those are guys that I've been a fan of in the past, but I'm done. I'm just done with it. Let's see. Steve Vicario, did I miss your super chat? All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Where the hell is my other phone at? I'm gonna pull my other phone out. Too much going on right now. Too much going on. Give me a minute, I'm working on it. Oh, I forgot I used that thumbnail on this video, by the way. That's a thumbnail of that woman calling the police with the black dudes were barbecuing. I forgot that's what I used. I'm trying to go back right now and look at the live chat and see what I missed. I apologize. If anybody can remind me. Yeah, I really wasn't planning on Vakari. It's a lot of comments. I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying. That's no moon. It's Ryan Johnson's head. Few seats in Poland. I hope Disney will take notice and give Kathleen another job. She could bring coffee to Spielberg just like the old days. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Boom, boom. Also, really quick, while I'm looking for these super chats that I missed, I just want to let you guys know, look at this right here. This is our new shirt. That is the Star Wars The Last Straw. Star Wars: The Last Straw. So if you're fed up, if you believe that this movie broke the fandom, then I'm going to drop a link below in the chat, and definitely support our latest and greatest t-shirt. So all right, come on, chat, work with me here. I promise if I did miss super chats, I will definitely look and follow back up, I promise. So, and there's the link to the t-shirt right there that I just dropped. Hello everyone. You know, the thing I don't like about chat is I can't talk to every single person in here, and it drives me crazy, but I'm trying so hard, guys, and I appreciate the support so very much. Thunder Kajak Kitten, sorry I'm late. Can I get a summary of what I missed? Okay, so let me give you a summary real quick. Pablo Hidalgo, our friend from Lucasfilm, taunts the fans non-stop. And then when the fans don't even respond half the time, like for me, I never responded to the guy. I've never talked to him, yet he blocked me on Twitter for no reason whatsoever. And then my replies on Twitter are hilarious. I'm not going to go through them right now because I've got to keep I got to keep check of these super chats. But if you go to my replies on Twitter, it's hilarious. I mean, that image right there tells you all you need to know. That right there. So good. And then we've been talking about the Solo box office, or we've been talking about the pre-sales. We've been talking about the tomato meter. Everybody tells me to refresh. And there we go. Finally got the update, everyone. Now we are at 71%. So, all right. I'm looking now. I'm trying to go back and look. Solo is the catastrophe announced by critics, is not the catastrophe announced by critics. It's a really nice action movie in the vein of Rogue One. It's so sad that this movie and Ron Howard are paying for the shitty Last Jedi. Sad day. That's true. That's exactly what's going on here too. And it is sad because I do like Ron Howard. And I really, I'm not going to say I didn't want to go see this movie, because I did. I mean, it's a Star Wars movie, and I always want to see a Star Wars movie in the cinema. But I just have to take a stand right now. And again, it's not even about The Last Jedi anymore. This is bigger than The Last Jedi. This is the behavior of Lucasfilm employees on social media, and how they treat us, and how they disrespect us, and how they dismiss us. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick to death of it. Again, I've said it many times. I could accept a bad movie. I could totally accept a bad movie. What I can't accept is when people want to be disrespectful to the people that are paying their bills. We sink thousands of dollars into this, and here we are where they just disrespect us. Okay, Blunt's Sepp said, compare with pre-sold seats for Deadpool 2. My favorite cinema still pre-sells more tickets than Solo. And let's I am going so far back into this chat to see if I missed any super chats, so just guys got to bear with me right now. The fact that we still have 1,400 people watching is incredible. Steve, I think that was your name. I do not see your super chat, bud. But I'll review this. I wonder if it got rejected. The other day I got an email from someone that their super chat got rejected. But I'm still going back to see if I can find it really quick. Because I'm here to please the customers, unlike Lucasfilm. There it is. Okay, got it. I got it, Steve. He probably started blocking everyone around Ethan. There it is right there. I finally found it. So there you go, Steve. My bad. I did, though. Hey, I looked for it. I told you I would find it if it was there, and I did. So, all right. So let's get back on track here before I lose more focus. They're coming in so fast right now. Did you guys watch the High Council and Jeff? Jeff was a madman on those super chats that were coming in. I was really impressed with Jeff handling all of that. Let's. Steve said it's just $2, no big deal. I found it though. I found it, and I'm happy about that. Okay, there's more that I've missed while I was looking for yours, so I'm working on it. AJ Gross Films, thank you for the super chat, appreciate that. Darth Bane, thank you for the super chat, appreciate that. Wolfman Jack says, if Rose stopped Finn from sacrificing himself because we save what we love, does that mean nobody loved Holdo? That's true. Nobody did love Holdo. Holdo was terrible. Wesker75 says, best wishes from Germany, Soilo boycott group, former Star Wars maniacs, life was better before The Last Jedi. You are 100% accurate. Cecil versus Ethan killed me, funniest thing ever. You're damn right, it was hilarious. And again, just to give a shameless plug, because we now have 1,500 people watching, boom. If you want to rock this shirt, I'm going to be rocking this shirt very soon. The Last Straw. It broke the fandom. I've dropped a link in the comments. I will drop another link in the comments below. So let me drop another link right now. So if you are interested in that, I'm dropping it now. Boom. This was I was not planning on this live chat, so I'm kind of winging it right now. I don't have anybody from my team helping out. Mark Chamber says, Kathleen should be relegated to deliver coffee to Kevin Feige. She might actually learn something. That would be 100% accurate. That's the person that needs to be teaching Kathleen Kennedy how to do her job. Terry Mastroni, I'm more excited about waiting for my clothing order from Duluth Trading than I am about going to see Soilo. We have 1,500 people watching now, so let me go ahead and give a review. Pablo Hidalgo from Lucasfilm likes to taunt the fans, as you see this, and he and his buddy Ryan Johnson like to taunt the fans in similar fashion. So then, once people get, want to respond when they throw the first punch, then they want to go on a blocking spree. Well, I've been blocked and I've never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo. So that tells me that they must be hearing what we're saying and we must be winning. And they are preparing for the backlash of Solo. And I think it's hilarious. And it's pretty sad on their part. Let's see, Ninja Midget says, I hope Mickey dies. Lonely and forgotten behind the baseboard of a soiled bathroom in the poor neighborhood with his hand in Goofy's pants. The great George Carlin. The great George Carlin. Nice. Very nice super chat. More excited for finishing a 750-piece puzzle than watching Soilo. That's Alexis Evans. That's great. That's great. Man, I love these chats so much. All the interactions. It's so good. I love it so much. Appreciate the fact that you always give credit to other YouTubers. You're a stand-up guy. You have much respect. That's from Drummer6. Thank you so much, Drummer6. Really appreciate that. It's very nice of you. It's just I know how it is. I mean, I told you guys when this channel was below 20,000 subs, I got called out by a massive YouTube channel, and I mean, I gotta say, at first it was a little like, holy shit, man, this massive YouTube channel is putting me on blast and misrepresenting what I'm saying, and I know how it feels. So when I see other small YouTube channels getting called out by major media publications, I think it's bullshit. I mean, and I'm waiting for the day when I get called out by a mainstream site that's just going to send a flood of hate my way. I'm waiting for that day. I'm prepared for it. But I like to, if in the small way I can, I like to help out those small YouTubers that are getting put on blast, because I think it's so unfair. And it just shows how intimidated they are by an opposing opinion. So, LoboCop69, if I would sell ice cream and told vanilla fans to F themselves, I'm sure a few would like strawberry flavor, wouldn't save my job. Not very business savvy. Are you, Kathy? Shout out to you, Jeremy. Thank you so much, LoboCop69. Really appreciate that. The Zamfire, what do you think about Morgan Freeman getting Me Too'd? I just saw that on Screen Rant on my Twitter feed. Is there anybody who's not going to get Me Too'd at this point? It's such a dangerous situation. I don't know how many of you follow sports, but we had, was it Reuben Foster? I think it was Reuben Foster, who used to play for Alabama, my Alabama. I think it was Reuben Foster of the 49ers. He got accused of sexually assaulting and physically assaulting his girlfriend. Big media firestorm around it, only to have her come out and say, no, I was lying. I was just trying to hurt his career. That's the danger of the believe women. Believe facts is what I say. Believe facts. Facts are what you should believe, not a gender. Nobody should be believed. You shouldn't believe men just because they're men. You shouldn't believe women because they're women. You should believe in facts. And so this whole Morgan Freeman thing is it's a dangerous road that they want to. It's a dangerous road that they are playing on. AJ Gross Films. Hi Jeremy. What does soy lo mean? That is Andy. You know what? This is a good opportunity where I can show you on Twitter exactly what it means. I'll have to find it on my Twitter feed really quick though, because I tweeted about it. Someone asked me about this, and man, I tweet so much at this point. I don't know when the hell how far back I'll have to go. It was only a few days ago though. This is the best response I could give. That's why instead of repeating it, I'm just going to show you exactly what I said, if I can find it. But basically, the internet definition of a soy boy is a weak beta male. There it is right here. So that's what it means right there. That's what soylo means. Pablo Hidalgo probably have some nuclear waste in his skull. That's the reason why he hated opposing opinion. The Ginger Hitman, 11:30 p.m. Soylo showing in Olympia, Washington. 3 seats sold. Wow. So yeah, that's what soylo means right there. Morgan Freeman apologizing is the worst thing he could have done. He just fell on his own sword. Yep. Jada Pearl says Cineplex in Peterborough, Ontario, I'm sorry, at 10:30 on Saturday has 0 tickets sold. Just goes to show you even Canadians aren't buying this crap. Beautiful. Count Zaroff, Jeremy for president. That's a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Film Thread, do you think Lucasfilm's social justice bubble burst yet? It's coming close. It is happening soon. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. If you're joining us, someone just asked me what soylo meant. That's my response for what soylo means. And Freeman needs to stop killing his rep. So he did actually apologize. And that is very disappointing. I have not heard that he actually apologized. Chet Thomas, thank you for the super chat. So if you're just joining us now, we have 1,500 people watching. If you're just joining us, this young man, Pablo Hidalgo, who has a lot in common with Ryan Roundhead Johnson. They like to taunt the fans. They like to troll the fans. They like to take shots at the fans. Then when the fans respond, they want to go on a blocking spree on Twitter. And so they blocked me, or at least Pablo blocked me. Trying to get back to my Twitter feed real quick so I can show you. Right there, Pablo blocked me. So that's the world we live in now, that if you don't agree with someone, then you must silence them. You must silence them immediately. I wonder if Jeremy is blocked by Steve Shives. I don't even know who Steve Shives is. What's the best... Let's see, what's the best next step after episode 7, I'm sorry, after episode 9 as the Luke Skywalker fan in honor of the hero? The next best step after... Oh, man, that's a good question. I don't know, man. I feel like this entire... Like, I'm so dejected. Because in a perfect world, Luke would have lived through episode 8. And then he would have died at the end of episode 9. And... I don't know, man. That's such a hard question for me to answer right now. Because I'm so... I don't know, I'm so dejected as a fan right now. So, I'm sorry I can't really give you an accurate answer on that right now. Chaos Miner says, would you ever debate an SJW on this topic for YouTube? I think that would go a long, long way. Absolutely. I would. Would they step to me, though? That's the question. So, if you know any SJWs who can hold a coherent conversation, tell them to shoot me a tweet or an email, and we can talk about it. Disney will only respond to super chats. What? Yeah, SJWs don't debate. That's what El Gacho says. That's right. They don't debate. They don't believe in a conversation. They just believe in throwing just random claims without any facts or data to back up those claims. Mark Chamber says, Me Too ignores our innocent until proven guilty. Yes, it does. Connie Gratz says, greetings from Scotland. Just nabbed one of those brilliant The Last Straw t-shirts. Keep up the amazing work. If you're curious what they are talking about, we are talking about our latest shirt, the Star Wars The Last Straw t-shirt. That's what we're talking about right there. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait. So if you guys are interested in that, I've ordered mine today, and you can order yours right there. Just dropped a link in the description below. There it is. There it is. The link was just dropped there, Infernal Iris. Cool t-shirt. Braden says, I asked my history teacher why he thinks Rey isn't a Mary Sue, and he avoided the question and got mad. That's fantastic. That's amazing. Hi May H. Campaign 2 and The Last Straw shirts to the Disney press. Chet Thomas, China only 100,000 opening night, predicted 10 million opening weekend. Wow, really? That's crazy. Denmark, 1,002 seats cinema, 150 sold. So about 15% of the cinema sold. Pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah, Thunder Kajak Kitten, I know you, let's see, you DM'd me on Twitter. Got you. My Twitter inbox, which I opened up, has been it's been crazy, so I'm trying to keep up with everything now. I will follow up with everyone. I opened my Twitter inbox because I'm so bad about following up on emails, so I figured it'd be easier to have my Twitter inbox open, and I have responded to a lot of you on Twitter. But yeah, it's a lot, and it does. I want to respond to every single one of you. I want to answer every one of these questions. It's absolutely impossible. Carrie Westham says 4 seats sold on 8:30 Friday show in Atlanta. Pathetic. Disney teaches us to respect Deadpool 2. Boycott Solo says Jimmy Henderson. Tico molested Finn. Hashtag me too. Is this pic real? Yes, this pic is real. I know this one is. I can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure this one is real, but I don't want to say for sure, but I'm almost positive this picture of Ryan Johnson is real. And then, of course, Pablo blocked me. Percy P says, yes, both are real. Super awesome channel. His movie sucks. What the Sith is this? Lando is dating my toaster. Tico is a pandosexual offender. John. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh man, my chat just jacked up. Where did it go? Where did all my chat go? Okay, I found it again. I saw John Madden had a super chat and he was talking about the Solo movie, and I can't find it now. Lobo Cop 69, I fear that we've lost the upcoming Ewok documentary. Ryan, Star Wars, Justice, SJW trilogy, pansexual Tatooine orgy movie. Sad day indeed. Yes, it is a sad day indeed. And I'm trying to look for that super chat from John. I can't find it. Bear with me here. We have 1,500 people watching, which is a new record for me on this Geeks and Gamers channel. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Let's do. Got to turn down this right quick. Okay, I found John Madden's super chat. Let's see. I think, it keeps jumping around on me. Salacious Crumb Solo movie win. Yes, and finally found it, John. So now I gotta go catch up with all these others. Sorry. It's so hard to keep up with this. Got my shirt, can't wait. Infernal Iris, thank you so much for that. Blunts Sep. I just feel bad that it will hurt the cinemas too. Maybe we boycotters should go to the cinema and watch another movie instead. I'm going to see the Avengers Infinity War instead, so that's what I'm doing. Castellan Fry, trying this super chat thing out. Love you, Jeremy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Wesker75, will Rian Johnson be celebrated at the next Star Wars Celebration 2019? They can't afford negative fans. I doubt he will be there. I doubt very seriously he will be there. Deshandre Moore rant. I brought this up on World Class Bullshitters that if Kathleen Kennedy was fired, would she do something petty like saying she got fired because of patriarchy, over CIS white overweight male fans. Oh, so you're talking about, okay, sorry, I got tongue-tied there for a minute. So if she gets, so let me just clarify. So you're saying if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired, would she basically blame it on overweight white male fans? I think she would, because we've seen her along with so many others pull that card. They always ignore women, minorities, and everyone else when they want to talk about negative opinions, because they don't respect women and minorities and anyone else. They only want to marginalize it to overweight, out of shape white males as the only people that don't like these movies. And that is pathetic, is what it is. What is going on at Lucasfilm right now is pathetic. It's sad, and I don't know. I don't really understand why anyone would want to marginalize their fan base to one specific gender, race, or body type. Mark Chamber says, how can Iger and Disney shareholders be okay with Kathleen Kennedy and SJWs putting so much sexuality into Star Wars, which is geared towards kids, geared for kids? Do they not know what pansexual means? It's a question that's almost impossible to answer, Mark. It really is. Disney has done such a good job over the years. Outside of ESPN, they've done a good job of keeping politics out of their entertainment. And I just don't understand what's going on right now. It's the lack of self-awareness at the Walt Disney Company right now is, it's scary. It's damn near impossible to comprehend that it's going on, but it is. And so when you try to talk to SJWs, they say things like it's just a movie, but when they get bad reviews on an SJW film, they throw a fit and call people intolerant. Since hypocrisy is rampant. Yes, it is. Evil paradigm. Yes, it is. The hypocrisy from the SJWs is out of control. Alexis Evans, what would you do if Kathy got fired from Star Wars? I would throw a mother effing party. I would probably I don't know, how long could we live stream? How long, you guys want to just live stream for like 10 hours just to celebrate Kathleen Kennedy being gone from Lucasfilm? Because I think that's what we would do. We would just do like a 10-hour live stream and just celebrate that the head of the snake has been cut off. And of course, like I've said many times, if she got fired, that's only the beginning, because she has created such a terrible culture at Lucasfilm that it's going to take more than just her. She's the first step. Get her gone, and then we have to really focus in on cleaning the culture of Lucasfilm. So, yeah. All right. Holy fuck, Lord Badfish, thank you for the $50 super chat. If Kathy Kennedy fell over in a forest and nobody was around to see it, would we still find it satisfying? It's a great question. If at any point in time we did get confirmation that she fell over in a forest, then yes, I would find it satisfying. But if she fell over in a forest and she was never able to get up, then that means we would never be able to see her again, so that would be satisfying in its own right. So, Lord Badfish, thank you for that mega super chat. Really appreciate that. Man, that's 1,600 now. We're up to 1,600 viewers. Okay, 1,600 viewers. So let me refresh what's going on here. We have Ryan, blah, 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 blah. I can't talk now. I've been talking for an hour and 12 minutes. I'm tongue-tied now. We have Ryan Roundhead, and we have Pablo Hidalgo. They like to take shots at the fans. They like to take jabs at the people that are paying their bills. They like to troll us. Then when we respond and try to challenge them on their opinions and and their ignorance, then they just go on a blocking spree. I've never interacted with Pablo Hidalgo on Twitter before, yet Pablo Hidalgo found the need to block me specifically, along with several other people that are Star Wars fans. Some have interacted with him, some haven't. And it just shows me that the fact that this is happening on the day Solo is coming out, it means we are making a lot of noise. I'm sure Ethan has been blocked. I'm sure that many other people within our circle has been blocked. And so it's just one of those things. It's funny that that they can't take an opposing opinion at all. So let's see. All right, trying to read some of this. Holy shit, Raphael Monterio, are you serious? You really did $100? Oh my God, man, you guys are incredible. I don't even deserve this. I really don't. I really don't. Star Wars is not for kids. Why do people keep hanging on this idea is beyond me. Lucas said himself on the record, Star Wars is a family soap opera, a story about fathers and their kids. Well, I mean, to be fair, Raphael, and look, I appreciate that super chat. So, but to be fair, Lucas has said it is a movie for kids in the past. He has said that. It's crazy. So, but that's a crazy super chat, so I appreciate that. But I mean, Lucas did actually say that it was for kids. Now again, I have my own opinions on what Star Wars is and isn't. My entire thing is, it is a family saga, and it just doesn't need all of the sexual shenanigans and references. Cody P, going to the theaters this weekend. Hope they aren't sold out. I've heard Infinity War is pretty good. Infinity War is fantastic. Christopher 1775, Disney only responds to dollars, not cents. Boycotting Solo, and most certainly Episode 9 is definitely the way to go. So check this out, guys. So I am talking right now to our boy Star Wars Theory. So if you guys want to tell Star Wars Theory hello, he said he just got the script for his Vader fan film, and he said his heart is pounding. That's how excited he is. So Star Wars Theory says to tell everyone in the chat hello. So let's see. Everybody says hello. All right, let me tell him everyone is saying hello. They're all saying hi back. So yeah, you guys are freaking out now that Theory's involved. Yeah, I don't know whether if that's a $10 super chat or a $100. That's fine. The fact that you guys are even willing to give me $1 in here is all that matters to me. So I really appreciate any support that you guys are willing to do. And yeah, everybody's saying hello to Star Wars Theory. Okay, Jerry Hampton says, I now have the Triforce of shirts now. The Force is gender neutral, Soilo, and now the last straw. Keep up the great work. Jerry, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Film Thread, can't compete with these massive super chats. Here's another $5. Don't worry about it, Film Thread. Just it's just humbling to me, and I just want to continue to bring you guys great content. I really appreciate that so much. So you're all the best, and I'm honored to be here with you. We're still at 1,500 viewers right now. All right, Star Wars Theory is asking me if I want to read an exclusive piece from the script to the live chat. Do you guys want to read an exclusive piece of the script for his Vader film? Do you want me to read it right now? He said he literally just got it from the director. Oh yeah. I'm telling him you're hyped right now. All right, give me a minute. I'm waiting for him to send it over to me. I'll blur out a good chunk because the full reveal will be tomorrow on the Kickstarter. He said give him 1 minute. So give him a minute, and I'm going to be reading you a small little piece of the script, an exclusive piece for Geeks and Gamers here on the live stream. Holy shit, I can't keep up with the super chat. All right, let's see. Shush, Jeremy, you deserve every dollar, dime, pound, yen, and frog skin. Be sure that many people were convinced that they are in the minority and your channel happened. Lobocop69, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just want to make sure that you know, you guys understand that I do not take for granted anything that is going on in this this channel, the super chat. We're closing in on 40,000 subscribers, and I really just appreciate every single thing that you guys do, because you motivate me, and I appreciate it. Your good friend Luke said yes with a $4.99 super chat. That's in reference to the Star Wars Theory. So I'm waiting for Star Wars Theory to get back to me. Thanks to the Last Jedi critics, saves my soul. Thank you for the super chat. Chaos Ballad, think that's your name. Appreciate that. Man, God, you guys stop telling me I deserve it. I just like talking to people that want to have conversations, and I just man, just I'm humbled again. I'm sorry that I keep saying I'm humbled, but I really am. Mark Chamber says if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired, we'll need a special Star Wars celebration. Oh man! All right, so we're on standby, waiting for Star Wars Theory to send me an exclusive piece of his script for his Vader fan film. John Madden, speaking of SJW nonsense, did you see the Age of Trump nonsense with the HBO Watchmen reboot? I did not see that. I did not, but I would like to see that. S. Grays just joined a couple of weeks ago. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Wolfman Jack, shut up and take my money. You guys are fucking crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Jeremy, love, Alex B says, Jeremy, love all of your videos about any subject. Your honesty is refreshing in a world full of people who run in fear of truth and reality. Well, thank you so much for that, Alex B. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Price says, D-Day Cobra is our commander, second to Leia, meaning my little Leia, my little puppy. Hey, have you seen Solo already? It's forgettable. I have not, and I'm not going to see it. So let's see. All right, so let's see. All right, give me just a minute. I'm trying to pull this up. All right, let me see what I can do here. Okay, so this is the script leak right here. Okay, so I'm gonna read this to you guys, but I want you to read it too. Okay, so it says Mace reaches out with the Force, inches away from Vader's chest plate. The Dark Lord grabs his hand. The chest plate expands under the Force pressure they both put on it. Vader throws Mace down. Mace swings upwards, cuts the chest plate. Sparks fly everywhere. Vader cries out, falls on all fours. His breathing stops, helpless. Can't read that part. To grab his lightsaber in front of him. Glass of Padme shatters. Lightsaber win. There's your tease right there. There's your tease for the Vader fan film from Star Wars Theory. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You guys go over to his channel, support him. Go to his Twitter account right now. Tell him that you saw this on the Geeks and Gamers channel. If you go to Star Wars Theory, let's see, Star Wars, if I could type, go to, if I could, I gotta space that out. All right, go to this channel right here, tweet him and tell him you just heard this on the Geeks and Gamers channel. I am going to be part of this Vader fan film. I'm going to be making a cameo in it. Okay, I've got a lot of super chats to catch up to, so let me back up here. Let's see. Okay, George Patton 93, a 40K fan stands with the Star Wars universe. Count Zoroff, Jeremy and friends are an oasis of common sense in the desert of bullshit made by Lucasfilm and Disney. McKinney 90. It will be interesting to see how Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm will respond to Solo if Solo does become a flop. If it does, then the rest of the year going into Star Wars Celebration and Episode 9 will be 2019 will be judgment for Kathleen Kennedy. That is right. Alexis Evans says, if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired, I'm going to bake a ton of sweets and pop open a drink. And let me go back to Makani 90's comment for a minute. And yeah, I mean, the rest of the next year and a half is going to be crazy right now. It's going to be insane. And Solo is going to lay out a huge foundation for us to figure out what the future of Star Wars looks like. So let me text Theory back and tell him I showed this on the live stream. Sorry about that. Had to get back on there. I saw Trump wearing a Solo shirt. If that dude, somebody needs to Photoshop a Solo shirt on Trump. Tweet it to me and Ethan. Just cracking me up. Oh, this is a good question. Medium Joel says, do you guys say AT or at? Man, I go back and forth. I say both, to be honest with you. I do. I go back and forth. I say AT more than I say at, but I say both. But I say AT more. Yeah, Pancake says I say both. I say both all the time. I go back and forth because I've heard it announced so many different ways that I've taken both into my vocabulary now. World Class Bullshitters made a video about Solo flop in China. Yes, they did. Do I think Kathleen Kennedy will be booed at Star Wars Celebration Night 2019? I don't think she's going to make an appearance publicly, but if she did, I think she would get viewed. So, exciting stuff, though. ATSTs. That's right. See, I call it ATATs. That's typically what I call it. But again, I say both. So don't hold me to one or the other because it's been said so many both ways by so many different people that I say both. I say ATAT, I say at. I think the most popular way to say it is at. I think. I would argue that the most popular way is to say at. How long can they keep up this nonsense before everything implodes? Shush. Not very much longer at the rate it's looking at right now. Samurai Monkey says at bitches. If Kathleen Kennedy gets fired, will you hold a celebration chat? Yes, I will hold a celebration chat. I will hold a 10-hour celebration chat. I will have to get a lot of drink. Leia will have to come in here and hang out with me. But I definitely will. So, thanks for reading 2 of my comments. No problem, Tyler. Thank you for always being in the chat, buddy. You're always in my comments. So, is that Lauren? Lauren's finally here. Yes, Lauren, I decided to stream early. I'm sorry I didn't get with you. I saw this news happen with Pablo Hidalgo blocking me, and so I decided I might as well jump on the live stream. And so we've had a great chat so far. And it's been a lot of fun. And one more time, in case you guys have missed it from earlier, this is our new shirt. Right there, the last straw, broken fandom. It broke Star Wars. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. And I'm going to drop the link in the description below once again. So the next Geeks and Gamers comment that has the link, that's going to be me. That won't be the wonderful Lauren. So that is me right there. And one more time, just so, let me see if I can find it again. I'm going to pull up this clip from Star Wars Theories fan film and let everybody read this again. Give me just a minute. All right. I hope I'm not missing super chats. I think I'm caught up on the super chats up to this point. Okay. All right. Again, Star Wars Theories fan film. Mace. Oh, man, come on. Notifications, you're killing me. Mace reaches out with the Force, inches away from Vader's chest plate. The Dark Lord grabs his hand. The chest plate expands under the force pressure they both put on it. Vader throws Mace down. Mace swings upwards, cuts the chest plate. Sparks fly everywhere. Vader cries out, falls on all fours. His breathing stops, helpless. Can't read some of that. Grabs the lightsaber in front of him. Woo! Tell me that doesn't sound amazing right there. That's the Star Wars Theory fan-funded fan film, Vader fan film. So that's going to be incredible. So definitely check that out. I missed your question, Michael Hand. All right, I'll have to go back and see if I can find it. And let's go back to our buddy real quick. There's our buddy right there. Let me go back, Michael Hand. So many comments. I'm gonna look. They're making me a Warhammer at kids. There we go. Okay, Michael Hand, I got you, buddy. What did Roundhead Ryan do to take shots at fans? Well, I mean, first of all, he did this. Then he's repeatedly called fans man babies on Twitter, consistently referred to the fans who are unhappy with The Last Jedi as man babies. He's consistently done that over and over and over again. So, and it's non-stop. You can just go. I'm sure some of our followers have plenty of screenshots of his comments about the man babies that he continues to say are fans. Plus, he has said point blank that he doesn't acknowledge any criticism of The Last Jedi. He flat out will not acknowledge any criticism whatsoever. All right, John McTurnan. Appreciation from Ireland. Have you ever watched Battlestar Galactica 2003-2009? Lucasfilm could learn a thing or two about how to write females from that series. Both great male and female characters. I have never watched Battlestar Galactica, and that's not. There's no reason why. I've never gotten around to it. But I definitely would love to watch it at some point. So Wesker 75. Let's see. Best book to read as a follow-up to episode 6. So again, I'm not a big book reader. I haven't read a lot of books. I've told you guys I have a few Star Wars books over here now. So those are some of my Star Wars books right there that I have, but I am not the expert to tell you what books you should read. This is what I'm going through right now. I'm going through the Ahsoka novel. And I have the audio book right now that I'm going through. So holy crap, this chat is on fire. Darth Caesar, we are really getting close to Brokeback Star Wars film, I think. It may be Lando, not for kids. That will be the death knell, I think. Thoughts? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good comparison. It is borderline Brokeback Star Wars at this point. I do think Solo can be the thing that really pushes this thing into the next level of bad. I mean, like I said, for the next year and a half, what do we have to look forward to? We don't have anything to look forward to except for this episode 9 that no one is looking forward to. So, again, in 2 weeks we're going to know. Opening weekend is going to tell us part of the story, but in 2 weeks we're going to know. That second week drop is what's going to be telling, and that's what I'm going to be paying most attention to. Thunder Kajak Kitten, drink with us for the first time if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired. Ooh, sorry, I can't do that. I am never going to have a drink of alcohol in my life. That's not like a religious reason or anything. That's just something I don't do. But that's a nice try right there. Very nice try. Let's see. Casey Kenobi says, look at my response to John Kasdan. Droid writes tweet. Oh, that's gonna take. Here, let me look it up on my phone because it's gonna take. I can do it a lot easier from my phone. So, Casey Kenobi, is that your Twitter handle? Is it at Casey Kenobi? I'm looking now to see if I can find it. Okay, I got you. I got you, Casey. I got you. Star Wars used to bring people of all race, gender, and orientation and political persuasion together. Shouldn't that be the ultimate goal of the galaxy far away? Putting politics before story only hurts your cause. There you go. Casey Kenobi. Boom, right there to John Kasdan. The Kellogg's commercial at the end of The Last Jedi is great. That's from Dustin Myers. Have I missed any super chats? I hope not. I'm so buried in this chat thread. Playing God of War, it's freaking awesome. Right after I finished The Last of Us, God of War is awesome. I have God of War. God of War is amazing. It's a great game, so I highly recommend it to everyone. Lobo Cop 69, if Kathleen Kennedy and Ryan are gone, I will send you a crate of Polish vodka. You don't have to drink it. You can Polish silver and kill rodents with it. Did I miss super chats? Jesus Christ. All right, I'm trying, y'all. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna have to make a follow-up video to the super chats that I've missed. So I apologize for any that I've missed. Let's I got that one. I got that one. I'm not seeing any that I missed so far. I saw the appreciation from Ireland. And there's more coming in. Lauren, if you can separate these super chats for me so I can go back after the fact and make sure I caught all of these so I can do them in a John Campea style video. Unfortunately, if I have to do anything like Campea at this point, because I can't. I've went so far back into the chat and I can't find any that I've missed. So, all right, Evil Paradigm. SJWs and extreme left is hurting moderate liberals. I don't like Trump, but I'm not calling anyone names over it. People just need to have real conversations like you and Ethan. Good ideas are good. 100% agree with you. I don't care what your political beliefs or ideology is. It does not matter to me. I don't mind anybody disagreeing with me. I don't mind anybody having their own set of beliefs. What I mind is when you flat out just do not accept the opinions of anyone else. That's what bothers me. Ryan Johnson calling Star Wars fans man babies is completely hypocritical coming from a turncoat. That is true, 100%. All right, now let's see if I can find some regular. Let's see, Tyler Brusso. Lots of respect for you, Jeremy. Just seems like a genuine, honest, nice man. Well, I appreciate that. I like to call myself genuine. I like to call myself honest. Nice. It depends on who you ask. So, don't you do anything John Campea style, Jeremy. Okay, please take Ryan Johnson off the screen. I'm getting nauseous. Let's go back to Star Wars Theory's Twitter account. So go follow Star Wars Theory. Tell him you just saw the leaked script, the exclusive on the Geeks and Gamers channel. So, all right, I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I have stuff to do. This has been going for an hour and a half. Before we run, I want to make sure, again, I just want everybody to check out our shirt. This has been a great stream. We've had so many people watching, and it's been amazing. So there you go, the last straw, Geeks and Gamers, Star Wars, Broken Fandom. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the live stream. This has been great. Man, just look at all the love we're getting in the comments here. You all just are incredible. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? For future live streams, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start giving away free Geeks and Gamers t-shirts in the live stream. That's what I'm going to start doing. We're going to start doing free giveaways in these live streams too. Fuck it, I'll give away some video games because the fact that you guys are dropping so much on the super chat, I want you guys to be able to get something back. I don't want to just appear to have all this money coming in and you guys not getting something back. So I want to start giving video games away. I want to start giving t-shirts away. I want to start giving shit away, because if you guys are going to give me this much love and this much support in these live chats, then I think you all deserve something back, and we want to make this more interactive, more just like a one-on-one thing. There's a lot of comments that I can't get to. I apologize for any super chats that I missed. Wolfman Jack says, one last super chat because I'd rather give you money than Solo. See, man, that's fucking awesome. So I'm gonna work on doing some giveaways. My bad, Zach Smith. Joy, by the way, is pronounced paradigm, not digum. My bad. Hey, I'm from Alabama. We don't pronounce words all that well in Alabama. But Nick White says, thanks for the live stream, Jeremy. Keep up the great work. Respect from South Carolina. I think it's either South Carolina or Southern California. I'm assuming South Carolina. But yeah, definitely gonna do some giveaways in an upcoming stream. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm gonna give away a t-shirt right fucking now. How about that? I'm going to get a Geeks and Gamers t-shirt. I'll be right back, and we're gonna give a t-shirt away. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. And I have, this is the back. This is a Geeks and Gamers t-shirt. This is the back. This is the front. Okay? So, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna give away a t-shirt? How are we gonna do this? Let me think. All right, so listen. With this chat is gonna go explode now, okay? So I can't keep up with super chats. So either don't send a super chat or don't expect me to respond to the super chat right now, but I will make a follow-up video if there is any more. So again, let me go ahead. I'm just gonna hang this over my computer screen. So we're going to give away this Geeks and Gamers t-shirt, okay? So I need to figure out how we're going to do this. I didn't have this planned. I don't really care. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go get 2 more shirts. We're going to give away 3 shirts. Hang on just a minute. Okay, we're going to give away 3 shirts. Here's the second, okay? And here's the third, okay? So here's what I want you to do is, okay, so what we're gonna do is in the chat, the best way we can do this is I want you to give me your, hang on. I gotta think about this for a minute. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, because I think this is gonna make it the best way I can do it. I'm gonna take all of the super chats and I'm going to put all of them in a random. I'm gonna take all the super chats. I'm gonna apply a number to the super chats. I'm gonna put those in a random number generator, and I'm gonna draw 2 numbers for the super chats, and then Steve Vicari says you said my name wrong, fucker. And then the third shirt, I'm gonna give this one away to someone random in the chat. So here's what we're gonna do. So 2 of them are going to go to I'm gonna use super chat to give 2 of these away, and then the third one I'm just going to I'll tell you what, I'm trying to think, man. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna post on the community tab for Geeks and Gamers. On the YouTube community tab, I'm going to make a post. I'm making the post right now as we speak. I'm going to make a community post. Give me a minute. If you want to be considered for this other t-shirt giveaway, I want you to comment on the community post, Geeks and Gamers t-shirt giveaway. Geeks and Gamers t-shirt giveaway. I'm getting ready to make the post. Give me a minute. T-shirt giveaway. Name your favorite Star Wars character in the comments below, and I'll select one of you at random to win this official Geeks and Gamers t-shirt for free, and that includes shipping and handling. I don't care where you live. I don't care. I'll ship it across the damn world for all I care. So Geeks and Gamers t-shirt, free t-shirt giveaway. Name your favorite Star Wars character in the comments below, and I'll select you to win. I'll select one person to win this official Geeks and Gamers t-shirt. Okay, community post was just made. Community post was just made on our community tab. So you have to comment on that right there. I'm going to give 2 more shirts away at random to the super chat. So that's 3 t-shirts that we just gave away on this live stream, just because why the hell not? So comment on the, man, you already got 11 comments on that damn thing. So anyway, that's it. So we got 3 t-shirts we're going to be giving away. I'll ship them anywhere in the world. It may take some time if you're overseas. Now you have to be prepared that if I select you, you're going to have to give me a mailing address and your information. So, so definitely do that. And yeah, just how do you find the community tab on the phone? If you just go, like here, let me show you. All right, so hang on. Okay, so I went to Star Wars Theories page, okay? That's Star Wars Theories page. You see this? You have home, videos, playlist. You go to community, and you'll see his community stuff right there, okay? So that's all you do. You just go to the page and then scroll over. Comment on there, and you will be considered for this. And this is something we're probably going to do a lot more of. Look, I appreciate it. I really, really do. Just, you guys make these live streams so amazing. I'm probably not going to do the 6 p.m. live stream tonight because I have some stuff to do. But yeah, thank you all so much. So you guys have a great day. Let me know where you're watching from real quick, and then join the giveaway community post. Follow me on Twitter at DDayCobra, DDAY. All right. UK, Norway, California, Siberia, Missouri, Florida, North Virginia. Golly, man, it's crazy. Woo! You guys have a great one. Thank you for lighting this chat up. Thank you so much for all the support. You're all the best. Can't wait to give some t-shirts away, and we're going to give more of them away in the future. Just light that chat up. Make it move so fast where I can't see it. I can't even follow it right now. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. That's awesome. That's amazing. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day, and we will see you later.